Seems dangerous.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing.
It's an epic king.
The weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Yeah. The Baroness is the one we're fighting
What
here.
say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Ouch. That's one nasty wound.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided. Forgive me, Excellency. As soon as possible. Might I know why? Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fight has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador. For your years of faithful service to the Crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
He was lucky. Alright, let me just fix the volume again. I forgot about that later. And just increase this one, lower the music even further. Maybe down to 2 even. Let's hope that's better for the dialogue.
Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask.
And what's up with that,
what
those
fate
glasses? They
awaits
look
the
ridiculous.
royal bastards when
And so does the hat.
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of
Yeah, so he's the dad. I'm not sure who the
Saxony
mother is.
Piss on the laws.
You'll have to help me out here in the comments if you
Above all,
understand
I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons
the
to
whole
use my children as their banner.
bastard
Your Majesty is in
children thingy.
rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children.
I see.
This conversation is...
Ada is a notable character in the first game.
Please
You
retire to
played
your
it.
tent. Black ones in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a second. But Triss Merigold insisted...
I
on
really like
some
the
curtains.
facial expressions. Of course, they're not the best, but on some occasions you can see a bit of flinching or a bit of smiling. It's quite good.
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
I'm gonna be honest here. I like this king.
A witcher? What have I ever done to the ploughing witchers? Anything more?
He had no medallion, but that doesn't mean anything.
Many in your shoes would have withheld that information. After the battle, Triss will report to me. For now, let us tend to the traitors. Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher! Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly!
Yeah,
How much higher?
the prologue is very cinematic, intensive. I really like it. I mean, it's very deep into the story and straight on. Well, let's see if I can hit that bastard. Shaky, shaky, shaky. There.
3 degrees.
Uh-oh, I think I missed. Last time I said something like 2 degrees and I hit him. Yep, I missed.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
It's pretty cool that it actually says different things
We'll get him on the walls.
if you
Follow
point
me.
at different in different areas.
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she needs do is to kneel before...
Yeah, so there's a lot of storytelling and a lot of you know, setting up the atmosphere of the game in the prologue, and I think it's one of the longest prologues I've seen in a game. You know, it's supposed to be sort of like a tutorial, but it's brilliantly done. It's this sort of atmospheric
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened. All noble
introduction to the game.
They claimed the evil king would take her children, but they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped, her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
That's a swiving soldier's life. Taking orders, smash your foe. Coin and country, there your wife.
Great singing there, guys.
Long road at your toe.
Couldn't have done it better myself. Most likely. Whoops.
Look alive, men.
I guess they're not bound to me. Probably not.
Where the hell are we headed? What the fuck do we want? Victory!
Dirty Mouth King.
Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
Yeah, Geralt is always on the
If
side
years
of
service have taught me anything,
the oppressed.
it's that the High Lord
It's
donned the
quite
best
an impressive
costumes
character,
and
to be
the
honest.
best vantage points.
It's
Whether
like a
good
tough
or
guy,
bad,
but
it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher.
not a
Continue
typical,
your story.
Things went
not a
relatively
typical
smoothly after we came out of that tower.
paladin glory. Yeah, you know. Oops. Alright, first time fighting. Let's see how this goes this time. The fighting is quite different in Witcher 2 as it was in the first one. I quite like it. Haven't seen much of it yet though. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Right, yeah. A lifesaver in hard, I've noticed, is the Queen or Quen sign.
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
You'll notice it.
Day to kill, your majesty! Follow me, gentlemen! For Temeria!
Lord Swan,
and the combat is
you
amazing.
and your men shall follow me.
It's very,
We must capture or
you know,
otherwise deal with
it's
Arian
very
Marmalade
tactical.
in
You
order
have
break the
to.
defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me for the glory.
You have to really think your strategies before heading straight into a group of enemies, because if they catch you, you know, from behind or with your guard down, it's very you die very quickly.
Taking a good position, the bastards.
At least in the beginning of the game.
If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
Yep, that ballista might do it. Let's not get too close to the arrows. Yeah, the Quenstein basically makes me invulnerable. I can't block while having it on, so there is a downside. Well, you know, it probably sounds like it makes no sense to block with when you're invincible, but blocking actually repels their weapon, so it leaves them open for attack. But yeah, that's about it for now, guys. I'll keep recording and uploading these videos, and I'll see you guys later.